You're all mixed up right now listening to DJ Be Easy on 107.7 WFCS. Ha!
Perfect. I just need the mic now to run.
Yeah, you already know it's 107.7 WFCS in Grand Hartford. Your good friend, DJ Be Easy, giving you the best music. And we got a very, very special guest in the studio, Multifamily James. What's going on, brother?
I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you. I'm good, man. But how have you been?
Man, I just been in my crazy hustle mode and whatnot. Here we go. I can hear both sides now.
Yeah, I'm good.
Hold on. I've just been in a crazy hustle mode. I learned a lot during the pandemic, and one of the things that I learned was truly, like, don't take anything for granted.
Definitely not.
And then also, I didn't realize like how much I was working, moving, and earning in 2019 to 2020 until everything shut down. And I'm like, well, I'm paying for this. Well, I'm paying, like,
right.
It's because when you moving and you just like, oh, I like this iPhone, I like this iPad, whatever the material things are, it's like, okay, cool, you know, we partying, whatever. But when things shut down, then you realize, okay, we're spending a lot, but also your true purpose. Yes. And come to find out, you know, still music, man.
And listen, that's how we all came up. We started with, when I meet you, 2007, we were doing music.
Yeah.
And I've been blessed to just be along. You know, I've seen you grow.
Yeah,
now you have a bigger platform, which is great, man. I'm just glad I can come back and have something to offer to people, man.
No facts.
We both came up, man. We did.
And honestly, it was like certain things I dreamt about. I didn't even think it was going to happen, but now it was like, okay, running a business, and actually having not just DJ services, but other services to provide entertainment. It's pretty dope and whatnot. And I never even thought about that because when I came here, I was just trying to play football. I wasn't DJ. I didn't even think about DJing until big shout out to the kid from Boston. Oh my goodness.
You know me, Shumway, right?
Shumway, yeah. So so how this happened was this was actually his slot, whatever, because he was also trying to get on the football team, but we ain't gonna say too much about the NCAA and all of that, whatever. Yeah. They got their own politics, but he was DJing, and I'm just, you know, I kind of like know all the music due to, you know, saying like my family and everything, because my older siblings, when they came from the island, they always bought records. So I didn't even know, like, that was a whole manifestation that was happening.
Definitely.
You know?
Definitely.
So, but yeah, learned a lot, blessed, and still growing. And now I have a different focus on business-wise, life-wise, balance. So how are you doing, brother?
I'm good. Listen, like, everything is an uphill, man. It's just where you going uphill with. You know, so let's talk about after I graduated, went to the Marine Corps, did that, got out.
What made you go to the Marine Corps after college?
It was just like I needed something new. Like, I worked for about 2008 to 2009. It was like, listen, I just want to see I want to see this from a different angle.
Yeah.
All right, so I went in the Marines, saw the world, and came back. Now I'm back here, you know, got to get back on my feet.
Yes.
Real estate what did it for me. You know, I bought a duplex in Waterbury and learned that business. Learned to pick up homes, right?
How long have you been in real estate now for the people? How many years now?
7 years.
7 years.
Going on 8. So I've been blessed, man, and really nobody was there to teach me this, right?
Self-taught.
Self-taught.
Okay.
So about 2 years ago, you know, I don't call it retirement, but I was able to step back from the 9-to-5 hustle and focus on my business more.
Lessons.
I do real estate but I'm an entertainer, right? So just like, let's say, Les Brown talks about life, I'm looking to be the Les Brown of just real estate space and small business space. So I've done a lot of shows in the past 2 years. I have one coming up next week, which is on the 22nd.
Show people the flyer real
I'm going to show you the flyer real quick here. It's called the Real Estate Heat Wave. So we're going to be talking about real estate and how it applies to you.
Yes.
You know, you can be involved in real estate, not even own real estate. There's other ways of doing it, but it's to show you, listen, take advantage of what's here. The lowest hanging fruit.
I have a question, because like now since like, you know, with technology and whatnot, I think the most important thing to earn money is just having a simple laptop.
Yes.
You know, so let's just say I want to, you know, run a couple, you know, buildings in North Carolina. Are you going to show me that process, or
we're gonna make it fun? I'm gonna explain to you, okay? You can have your assets in North Carolina.
Okay.
There's people you can hire to handle that for you, and on that laptop you can see what's going on. Okay. You have your spreadsheets on your laptop. Okay. You know, you don't have to be babysitting the house if you don't want to. You know, but we want to make this fun. I don't want to make it a seminar where it's like, oh my God, I'm bored. No.
But the reason why you're doing this, because, you know, you're showing people the other side of it. Because because there's some people that don't have the patience for it, but you're going to show, like, it's fun, have the patience.
Yes.
So a lot of times when it's, like, important things that could actually be a blessing to somebody's life, half the battle is delivery. And being in music, you know about delivery.
Yes, you got to kind of crush this spoon feed. But the thing about this show is, because I've done them before, is you have the DJ. It's not a party. It's like you're getting together, but it's that atmosphere.
Yes.
Right? It's not like you're going to sit and hear somebody talk all day. You know, we have some performances as well. So it's something fun. It's something spontaneous. It's going to make you want to come back. We have the bar as well. Let's just sit back, have a good time. We want you involved. So I ask questions to the audience, and I want people to participate. Because they got the questions. I'm one guy. Let's say we have 100 people in there, 200 people in there. We want conversations. We want you to come in. Here's a guy you can use, or here's a gal you can use to get this done. Maybe I just want to learn about real estate, right? You got me, but there's other people you can build a team. And now you got your power team, and you can go a lot farther. It's just really to plant a seed in everyone, you know, because I never had this.
Because in a sense, you don't want people going through the, you know, self-taught is a good thing, but if you had somebody to give you the guide of, you know, owning houses for a dummy, like breaking it down, and boom, here you go. And
I kind of learned, because I mean, there's stuff out there, there's events out there where they're pitching. I'm not pitching anything. I want you just to come, enjoy it, be energized, man, when you leave. You know, it's a day event. It starts at 1 at the Legion in Bristol. It's at 22 Hooker Court. The sound's gonna be right. It's my sound. I'm bringing all my stuff there. We got a DJ there. We're gonna have entertainers there. We're just gonna come together and just enjoy some time.
Hold that thought real quick. We got to do a couple PSAs.
Go ahead.
You already know it's 107.7 WFCS, New Britain, Hartford, The Edge. We got Multifamily James in the building. We're just doing, you know, 2 quick PSAs, and we're gonna go right back into the interview. If you got any comments, questions, concerns, hit us up at 860-832-1077. Yeah, this beat be knocking to this day.
What happened?
Nah, this beat still is knocking to this day.
Yeah.
Securing your
I like pauses that.
Meek Mill? Remember Meek Mill and a Rick Ross one?
You know what? That is true. Yeah. We're gonna talk about music and how a lot of things has been recycled from the 90s, or remade, I should say. Yes, we are back. You already know it's 107.7 WSCS, New Britain, Hartford, The Edge, DJ Be Easy, Multifamily James. Like, yo. So, I told you to hold that thought. So, the thought.
Okay, so we had a little mini break in there. You know, we're talking about business, and we're talking about real estate being something that you can use to get yourself forward, right?
Yes.
It's some people don't have $1 million. They don't. So I believe that real estate's the lowest hanging fruit out there.
Mm-hmm.
Just off of just what I've been through.
Yeah.
You know, the programs that I've been in. I mean, it's here, man. And like I tell people, the house is available today. It ain't gonna be there in your lifetime, because a lot of people are starting to wake up and realize, look, we were able to do a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're able to, pull money out like an ATM.
Yeah.
You're able to sell it at a profit. You know, the profits that you get, they're not. It's not like you have to work hard for it, right?
Mm-mm.
It's over time. A house will appreciate. It'll go up in value.
And honestly, like something I learned about energy.
Right.
When something is available and it's there for you, you hop on it.
Right.
You get it.
Right.
You know, you don't second guess it, because I know a lot of times when it comes down to real estate, people second guess me like, okay, I don't know about my credit and whatnot. But the thing is, if there's a great opportunity there, get it, and it's gonna make profit for you.
Yes.
And you know,
it's how. It's not if, it's how. How are you gonna get it? Right. So even if it's not now, you're coming into an event like the real estate heat wave.
Yes.
And you're gonna be immersed into it. Ask those questions.
Mm-hmm.
We want to make you ready before you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
You never know if you're ready, because you may meet a resource in this venue that can turn your want into it's here.
Yes.
So
wording too.
Absolutely. Like, everybody wants to be involved in something, but there's a hurdle. That's why these events go on, because it's easier to digest, right? You come in, you know me, Multifamily James, you know my history.
Yes.
I just want to have fun. And this is how we have fun, is talking about real estate and talking about how to get you to whatever your bag is. Here's an option, man. It's an option.
Yeah.
That it worked for me, it worked for a lot of people. Here it is. You know?
Yo, give everybody your social media information, man.
All right, so my social media, Multifamily James on Facebook, Multifamily James on Instagram. You go, just lock in, DM me. I need some friends.
Yeah. Real quick, before, because everybody's gonna go to the event.
Right.
What's your thoughts on music currently? I feel like production-wise is at an all-time great level.
Right.
Content, depending on who you asking, content could be, going down. Content could be going up. But in your opinion, as somebody that I knew before real estate music, what's your thoughts, man?
The game right now, you got some great people. Like, we organized this event called Hype Fest about almost 2 months ago. It still hits. It's just, I'm like, wow. There's some guys, some producers out there. We had a producer battle on the stage, man. I'm like, do you hear this stuff? Like, so not even on the top level, even on just people coming up. There's a lot of great music getting made, man. A lot of great music getting made. And shout out to Chill Shump and shout out to 2-4 for doing that.
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I originally met these guys through Musicology, yo.
Oh, really?
Shout out to everybody that's involved with Musicology. Steve Chinnon, G Wiz, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I actually met Chill Shump. And then, we did an interview with him before the pandemic and everything.
Right.
So he was putting out some heat.
Right. Still putting out heat now.
For real, yo. He is no joke. This is like our little advertisement, like, yo, get a Chill Shump beat right now.
Listen, I got it. He came through for Hype Fest, man. I'm gonna just put him, place him right. So music right now, man. Don't say I'm old, but the old, the strategy is coming back. The DMX is like this. What I'm seeing right now is that it's about now entertainment, not just like, well, you got your clout people, they come and go, but the people who stand around are really engaging.
And also originality, because no matter what my thoughts is on drill music and whatnot, because I feel like it has a purpose, but everybody can't be on drill beats. So I'm thinking people need to really get back in their creative bag, and just really sometimes you could make something different, and then sometimes give somebody that original boom bap, or make something that we didn't even thought of, because a lot of times with music now, if you got the right chords, you got a hit. I think right now it's more of an emotion. Like when the song hits,
to a crowd that don't have no idea who you are. That's when you know that it's a hit or not. Like, it's easy for somebody to fall for, I've heard the guy on the radio, he's getting pushed to me.
Yeah.
But when you hear a song, you hear an artist go on stage and put his energy into that performance.
Yeah.
That's where you're like, all right, that guy's got it. Like a guy like, Mons Finito, I don't know if you know him or not.
I heard the name before.
Animal Squad, these guys, a guy who can perform, and he puts his whole life on the stage, or like a guy like Ancient, who's a guy like.
Shout out to Ancient.
That's my guy.
Like, that's the homie from the projects, man.
That's my guy.
Way back when,
Like,
and actually, throw some music at me, bro. We back.
Ancient.
We're back, brother.
Definitely
We're
get
back.
some music on. But what I'm saying is that it's okay. We're really we're peeling the onion back on this music and saying, all right, who is this guy or who's this gal? That's what I mean when it's coming. The 90s, that's what it was about. Like an Onyx.
It's coming back in the right way, I feel like.
Yes.
Like, because back in the 90s, everybody truly had their own style.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Even with the 2000s, give or take, people, okay, Nelly's doing this,
right.
Ludacris doing this,
right.
Jay-Z's doing this,
right.
Nas doing this,
right.
Like Mobb Deep, Clips, whatever, they got their own style.
Right.
So right now, it's like, we're in a wave of a lot of copycatters, but still, it's coming back. It's coming back.
The ones that are out there pushing, right?
Yeah.
You're seeing them.
Show people that one more time.
All
man.
right, so
come to this event.
Please come out to this. This is the 22nd. We got 10 days until this. Let me just entertain y'all until then,
Any shout outs?
Like to shout out the whole Connecticut.
Word.
Let me just say this, right? It shouldn't take somebody throwing shade at the state.
Oh, how did I know you was gonna go there?
What I'm saying is, listen, that's why I never discussed it. It's like Dave Chappelle did that.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan doing that. But y'all can't just wake up and just start saying what you're saying. We got to be moving consistent.
And also, I think with Chappelle, he's a comedian, so he's just gonna say how he feels. But I think people really took it personal with the rapper, the legend.
Man, that guy's been getting money here for a long time.
Yeah, exactly. And a lot of people don't know he actually went to high school in Connecticut too.
Yeah.
So a lot of people really, because at first I was just minding my business, running my errands, and then I just see my timeline on Instagram just
go nuts,
go
right?
crazy, like F this guy. I'm like, what did he do? And then I saw the clip of the interview. I'm like, oh, okay.
So how do you mention tri-state without Connecticut? That's crazy. You can't make. Is there another state between New York and Mass?
But honestly, to keep it real with you, he has his opinion, but I always stand by what Raekwon said. Lick shots, peace, Connecticut.
Absolutely.
Peace, Connecticut. Because Raekwon is the legend. He's a different type of legend.
Right.
And also, he did a great performance. Wu-Tang, Nas, Busta Rhymes, that performance. Half the state was there, and I didn't even see half my peoples. Yeah, it was that packed.
But that guy, maybe he just let his mouth slip. Like, I don't know.
But there ain't no slipping. When you're making a lot of money in Connecticut, you keep Connecticut happy.
That was crazy for him to just to say it. I could see how it slipped out.
Yeah.
But I'm like, damn, you really gonna mess up your bag out here. You got Toast Place that's been paying you for a while.
Yep.
You got the Webster that's been paying you for a while.
Yes.
You got venues you got Bridgeport. Like, so what you gonna do now? And you're trying to clean it up. Like, man, I was just joking.
Listen here. I think his first reaction was his real reaction to what he's saying. But you know what? He's gonna get the clap back. But shout out to everybody that actually showed proper love to Connecticut. Yeah. Shout out to the Jada Kisses. Yeah. Shout out to, who else shows proper love to Connecticut every time they're here?
French Montana?
Yeah. Talk about getting a bag from Connecticut. Yikes. Shoot, we'll go off. We'll talk about that off camera or whatever, off radio and all of that. But there's a lot of artists that get a lot of money from Connecticut.
I'm telling you, these guys come in and they got respected, man. Like, we are a market.
Yes.
It's not just a hole between New York City and Boston, and it don't work like that. There's people here that really follow, that really pay for entertainment.
Fairfield County, New Haven, Hartford. No matter what your thoughts are on Hartford, they pull out the venues. They have the venues. They have the big time artists come through. So Connecticut is a gem, and I'm gonna stick by it. And whenever that point where, manifestation. Right. Whenever that point where we see 7 digits in our account, sure, you probably already have that in your account, but you're keeping that on the low.
I'm hungry, man. Like I tell you, I'm hungry right now. I'm hungrier than ever right now.
But until we reach those goals, when we reach those goals, I'm still gonna do heavy amount of business in Connecticut because that's home base.
We're gonna have to. Just we can't run away from this place, man.
Not at all.
As much as we got our peeves, like people.
Stanford, right?
I'm from Stanford, yeah.
Man, you done seen enough type of money, man. The WWE building.
Oh yeah. So my granddad used to work for him back in the day. Oh man. So I mean, like I say, there's stuff here. There's opportunity here, man. But rappers just take some time. Maybe put a delay on your interview before y'all put it out, because y'all could at least caught that and just deleted that off the joint.
Exactly.
Y'all in the moment, but you gotta respect Connecticut, please.
And also, with you disrespecting one state, you never know how that could affect a different bag from another state. So when you're doing business with people, don't burn bridges.
Definitely,
because you don't know if that bridge is connected to Massachusetts or the rest of New England. You know what I'm saying? So you don't know. You don't know that, man. But again, man, this is a blessing. Shout out to you got more people to shout out?
Just the whole Connecticut.
The whole Connecticut?
At this point,
Okay, blessings, man.
Yes.
So, we about to jump back into the music and all that. Again, show people the flyer.
Wave, the 22nd.
Yes.
22nd of this month. That's a Saturday. Start time 1. Bristol, American Legion. Let's pack this out and have a great time.
You're doing great things.
I appreciate you, man.
Let's work until we see 7 digits, and then even when we see 7 digits, we want to see
8, 9, 10. You know where it goes. Appreciate you guys.
Going up. You already know, it's 107.7 WFCS, The Edge. That's Multifamily James.
Yes, sir.
Follow him on the social media for anything real estate related. Also, he does music. He's connected with some great artists.
Yes.
And then, I'm about to just jump into the music real quick before we get to our next interview. You already know, 107.7 WFCS, New Britain and Hartford, The Edge.